But that wasn't my fault, man. I went to take a piss and I just randomly started taking a shit. Like you ever like go in to take a piss and then you're like, oh man, I guess there was a shit all along, right? Like or like you didn't even feel the need to shit until you sat down to take a piss, and then it's like, oh well, I'll just get this out of the way. And then it's one of those like never ending fucking wipes. Holy fuck, dude. I thought I was gonna have to take a shower or some shit. Like I don't understand. I've noticed that since I was a kid. Like every now and again you just get one of these craps where you like, it's like unstoppable. It's like, how much shit is up my ass? Like what the fuck? Like where does it keep coming from? Oh, okay, I just wiped it away. And then you wipe it. It's like, how, where? Why is it still there? Yeah, I think it's something everybody goes through, whether you're a guy or a girl, and it's like a phenomenon. The same, I feel like it's like the opposite end of a ghost poop. Like, you know how sometimes you poop and you go to wipe and there's nothing on the paper and you're like, I somehow must have missed my asshole. so you do it again and there's like nothing on the paper and you're like, what? Like I when I have those, I feel fucking weird getting up off the toilet. Man, do I really want KFC? Nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna go and get like something really quick. Probably just get like a muffin from Tim Hortons or something. Okay, I'll be back. Longer I talk, the longer I procrastinate. Gone for food, be back 20 minutes. Then on all night. Yeah, we're gonna the plan is to go get food, come back. This is gonna take me like 20 minutes. I'm gonna leave, go get food, come back. We've got, let me just show you guys what we got right quick before I go. Like, we got a plan here when we get back. So we've been getting some donos here since I've been streaming. Somebody gave me enchanted gloves of passage, laceration boots. They told me to make this ring. I got a helmet. I gotta fuck around with these weapons. I gotta disenchant this shit. Like, we got a bit to do, and then we're just gonna farm Arch Glacier all night. I got 700 kills on that bitch, so eventually a core is gonna drop, and I need that. So that's the plan for tonight. But yeah, we're gonna do that when we get back. I won't be too long. I'm gonna be like 20 minutes, and then I'll be back, and we be gaming. So I'll see you then. Again, sorry for the wait. But I feel like this is better than just like stopping the stream and then starting it again. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in like 20 minutes.
should wake to a man-dead world, where virtually all human life had been dissolved from the face of the earth, leaving behind only buildings, bridges, machines. If you should awake to such a world tomorrow morning, what would you do? Where would you go?
Yeah, I'll be back in just a minute, guys. Man, if I knew I was going to be this long in total, I would have probably just stopped the stream and came back on, but I'm kind of glad now that I didn't. Newbie just died for the last time in Hardcore Iron Man. RIP. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody left, but I mean, that's fine. I was gone for like literally an hour and a half. I think I left the stream and it was like 5 hours in. And it's about like 6:30 while I'll be sitting. It's like 6:30 when I'm sitting back down, so. Don't really blame them. Like, at all. I feel like if I was watching the stream, unless I was very interested in seeing the outcome, I wouldn't stay for 2 hours waiting. Look how fucking red my hands are. Like, ah. Yeah, I'm just like, why? Yeah, I'm just like walking around the house going, making fucking elephant noises. Something wrong with me. I'm gonna do a little workout before I get back on. Do some squats. Lad wanted me to do some earlier. We'll do them now. just gotta get this moisturizer. Man, I'd be the best at these gotcha games where it's like you gotta do the gotcha spins, because I'd be like, oh man guys, one sec, I just gotta use the bathroom, and I'm back in like an hour, and then it's like, oh well, one sec guys, I gotta get the moisturizer go. I start doing like one pulls or some shit like every 2 minutes. Like, fuck man, I'm playing the wrong game. No, I think I was playing the wrong game when I was playing League. Every single time I stream this game, I have people in here and they're positively chatting with me. And it's nice. I play League and everyone's like, fuck you. You're an idiot. I play RuneScape and they're like, yo, you don't have these gloves, bro? Here. They're OP. What is it no man wants to have, yet no man wants to lose? Fuck. I love these. Women? No. No man wants to have, yet no man wants to lose. A lawsuit. Oh my god, dude. Spoon the lion wins again. Next, I got a fuck ton of upgrades off viewers. I love it, dude. Streamer benefits, man. They're so real. They're so real. Have you gotten an EOF now? No. Getting T92 dual well. Perking. Got this helm. Passage gloves. Laceration boot. Someone gave me a T82 Wang. Yeah, like literally stacked. Like quite literally stacked. Buys hooked me up. The boys hooked me up and then I went to shit for an hour. Yeah, the boys hooked me up good. I want to be like 100% ready to sit down and play this before I'm sitting down playing. Like, I'm pretty much ready to go, but who is the best melee in CC? Oh shit, my stream title still says be right back, I bet. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay on till like 12 or 1 and then go to bed. Bro, this is like the most clickbait shit I've ever seen. Holy crap. Like, oh, I only need another 274 keys to get a guaranteed fucking diamond, and then it's like in that diamond chest, oh, I can win a bill, but the next guaranteed it's like I'm guaranteed to get the cape first. So you got to spend like 300 keys just to get a cape. Like, and it says it's in the next chest. It does. I think that. Wait, it says guaranteed reward. So maybe you just get that on top of it. But I don't know. I feel like you don't. In 11 more, like I'm not wasting my keys on that, man. I put 6K into it because I thought it might have been a good event to put keys into. So I wasted 6K oddments on some keys, and then I realized, yeah, it's garbage. They made it so that all the fucking they made it so that anytime you cash out a drop as oddments, it's always less than the amount of oddments that the key was worth, unless it was like a purple. But like usually a purple is just so much XP that you don't want to turn it into oddments. And I think they lowered it too. Like it used to be like if you had 4 times, you would get 4 times the oddments, and now you just don't anymore. It's actually gross. I really hope they like I really hope they revamp that again in the future. It's just not in a great spot right now. How many of these things do I got? I probably got enough to go do this now. Well, I need 1200. Book of Jazz. For 10 seconds, all damage from your abilities while the time rift is active gets stored. Once the time rift closes, 20% of the total damage is applied to your opponent. I feel like that could be hit or miss at Arch. Because like 10 seconds if all your damage is being stored. Like what if like right as it's about to hit, he goes into like that defensive stance. You'd be kind of cucked. I'm just gonna do the rest of these. It's only another 2K. Firefox prevented 2 openings. Show clip? What? Did somebody link a clip? Ooh, somebody did make a clip. Melee whip? What? Wait, just one sec. I just want to check the price of the magic weapon. I'm just kind of curious. I'm like invested in it now. Where is it to? I don't even see it. Camel staff. That's not it. Oh, here it is. Fractured staff of Armadale. I bet you it's like 3 bill. he stopped the clip right before I said okay. No, it's 1 bill. I guess you were right. I'm bored. Anyone want to do PVM? Yeah, Telos +1. I would, but I have a lot of gearing to do before I hit up. Wait, so is Leng better than Kopish? Offhand accuracy offers nothing at all. It all comes from main hand. Secondly, Dark Ice Shard is T88 damage, so it's 4 tiers. I choose the extra threshold, and you can always do some Glacier to upgrade it down the line. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get rid of these Kopesh. I didn't even think about that stuff. I'm really glad I streamed today. I got a lot, like, even if those guys don't come back, like, I got a lot of useful info off of them. They'll probably be back at some point. A lot of those guys were here yesterday and the day before. I love it. I'm already getting regulars, yes. I just gotta keep streaming RuneScape. I'm doing this new thing where I'm playing League off stream. So, like, I don't know, I might like Discord it just for Vlad, but I don't think I want to play it on stream anymore. It's just so toxic. Like, I just don't have fun streaming it. And I find it so hard to, like, get into another game when I'm, like, streaming League. But, like, it's so much, it's, because, like, I can get up, I can, like, stream it offline, and then just, like, I'm tilted, I get up, I walk out of the room, and I come back, and, like, I take a little break, and I chill, and then I can just, like, jump on stream, play RuneScape. It's so much different than just, like, doing it, you know? Maybe I'll stream it, and I think I'm just gonna take a break from it for a couple of days, and I might do like a game or two on stream, like in between RuneScape, because I feel like I'm probably gonna get burnt out with RuneScape in the next like week or two. Not like completely. I don't want to. I want to be like long term, so I'm trying not to like burn myself out, and like even when these guys gave me all this loot, like as like happy as I am that I got it, I'm like, okay, this is a lot that I gotta learn. And it's like, I'm just not gonna let it, I'm trying like my best to not get overwhelmed by the amount of like new shit that I just got thrown at me. But yeah, I don't know. I might do a game on stream every now and again. I've been doing some mid Tristana. Like, honestly, Vlad's like the only guy that likes watching me play. So I honestly might just do Discord streams for him. I'll have to talk to him about that. Maybe I can get a little schedule going for him. I mean, at least until Vanguard comes out in the next, like, 4 years, right? Nah, it's on PvE, so I feel like Vanguard's probably coming... If not, I don't think it's coming next patch. That would be super shady, because they haven't talked about it at all. But I feel like it's gonna come the next patch. They said it's supposed to come, like, this next week. Like, if today's the 11th... Yeah, if today's the 11th, they're gonna come, like, Your Kudo account needs immediate attention. Dude, I paid this today. I paid the overdue balance this afternoon. If it did not go through, I'll just say I will call you tomorrow to confirm. I know I'm probably talking to a robot. It just said thank you for your reply. But I'm assuming that when you say shit like that, it goes into like some file that somebody can be like, oh, okay, he paid this. I'm talking to my mom about my resume. I'm like, tell her to add the Lord Strathcona medal. Was there another medal that you remember me getting? Bro, like, my mind is so bad at this shit. Like, my mom probably remembers so much more about the achievements in my life than I do. He posted the screenshot. It might have been photoshopped. I made a clip of it, then realized it was myself and edited it out. Is this real? Nope. So the real culprit's still out there somewhere. I can link the clip though. I did review it. Is this that clip from AOD the other day off my VOD? I just wanna know. I just wanna know. Or something else. Or something else. I thought I got 2 medals when I was a kid. I thought I got Lord Strathcona and something else. Like, it was like some sort of like excellence thing. Wait, let me just type it in. I can probably Google it. Top awards in Canada cadet. Major General W.A. Howard? No. Thought I got two big ones. I know I got the Lord Strathcona one. I don't even know how to say it. Service medal. Major. I thought it was like the name of some dude, but maybe it's just the Lord Strathcona. I don't think I got cadet award for bravery. I just Royal Canadian Legion Cadet Medal of Excellence. I just feel like probably not. I think it was a plaque or something. Oh, why did I get that? Because that year I proved to be the most excellent of excellence. Among all of the cadets, I was the one that stood out to be the most full of leadership, full of confidence, and full of bullshit. I mean, full of perseverance. I feel like having shit on a resume, like a medal from a cadet, from like cadets, is pretty, because like that shit was pretty big. I was like I think there was only 2 people who got that in my corps. Like not just that year. It's like one of these things where like only like 2 or 3 people on the province or like in Canada get it. Wait, let me look up the merit for it. Like how many people get that shit? Here's that bomb clip. Yeah, I seen it the other day. It like cut off really quick. I couldn't really tell what was going on. Criteria displays high level of physical fitness, has completed 3 years as a cadet, completed all required programs in year of nomination, be regarded by peers and supervisors as exemplary. I don't know how the fuck I got that. I honestly don't know how I got that. Here, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's watch this shit full screen. We're gonna find the culprit here. I don't want that. Literally. Alright, who got bomb on him right now? This dude right here with the witch hat. This dude right here with the witch hat. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? What the fuck? Okay, he gone up there. Yeah, he went right into you guys, dude. Wait, did I hover him? Did I hover him? The one guy. Oh man, should I keep going? Am I gonna call somebody out? Dude, who am I calling out if I call out? Like who's like the 2 culprit? Who's like the 2 people that might be the culprit? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I'm not looking at chat. Dude, I almost... Look at my mouse. Look where my mouse is. My mouse is right here. I went like this. I almost hovered over him. Oh, wait. You wouldn't be able to see it anyway because of my camera. Just this camera. Okay, let's skip ahead a little bit more. Is that the witch guy there peacing out? Is that the witch guy peacing out there at the end? Yeah, one and this guy. I can't tell. I can't tell if that's the witch guy peacing out. I actually can't tell. I'm looking for the wizard hat, but I can't. Yeah, one and okay, that guy leaving right now to the bottom left is not the wizard hat guy. Look at his helmet. Look at his helmet. He has like a fucking like some sort of a full helmet on. That's not the same guy. That's a different guy. Okay. But he had the bomb. So did somebody come and give him the bomb? Is that the issue we're trying to figure out here? Who gave the other guy the bomb? Because I'm honestly a little confused as to what happened. Like, this guy had the bomb and he dashed into somebody, and then somebody else took the bomb and they had to go to the middle. And I'm assuming the bomb exploded on everybody and gave the bomb to somebody else, and then they had to go to the middle. Am I correct in this assumption? Wait, why don't you... Wait, are you guys stupid? Are you guys fucking dumb? You guys can't figure out who did this off of this clip? Yo, no, I'm calling out all of you guys right now in the clan. Because watch this. Guys, you have the health up in the corner. There's only one guy missing health. There's one guy missing health. And there's other than Shippo, who's at 90%, there's one dude who's at 30. I wonder who it could be. I wonder who it possibly could be. Bro, it was Maple Logs. Look at health in group. Look at health in group in the clip. Bro, I am 5,000 IQ for figuring that shit out. Oh my god. I was like there's got to be a way to figure out who this is. Yep. There's always a way. There's always a way. Never take the bullshit. You just see Maple Logs gets kicked from guild. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yeah, we're just memeing him. Okay. For a second there, I wasn't sure. Because everyone's like, we don't know who it is, man. See, you should have let me in on this. I'm too serious of a person. Like, you gave me this clip, I'ma figure this shit out. I'ma go frame by frame and then analyze every fucking frame until I realize, yo, health bars. Nah, you guys probably figured that out in like 30 seconds. Come on, be real. I'm probably like the only guy that just doesn't really care about it. It's like random drama. I try not to get involved in the drama. But I felt kind of sucked into this part, so. Is he online? No, he's not. Okay. Don't tell Maple I ratted him out. See, I can go with it. I can go with the meme. I just gotta know the meme's happening, you know? I can't believe y'all clipped that to try to figure out who it was. I dies. I'm like, yeah, I probably fucked something up. Somebody drops the bomb on someone is like the drama for the next 2 days. Whatever makes people happy. Add a bit of flair. We got a lot of people on right now. 14 out of 500. Damn. We're one of the most active clans. Like, I seen this thing on Reddit that showed the activity for like 6 months. Like, it was like per week, per month, per 3 months, per 6 months. And I think we have like 12 or 22% or something like that for 6 months. Which is pretty good. I think. I don't know, the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, I don't know, is that good? Maybe. Like, some guilds had like 8% at 6 months, so. I feel like our guild has the nice mix between like sweats and casuals. And like the sweats and the casuals can work together to accomplish stuff sometimes. You know, it doesn't always work out very pretty. But we can get the job done. I would say I'm not a sweat. But I don't know, sometimes I question it. It's like sometimes I question like I'm trying too hard. Like I'm like obviously trying to be a sweat. I just can't do it because I suck. It's okay. I had 10 years of League of Legends experience. Last year I got the highest rank ever, and this season split I got the lowest rank I've ever been. So I realized that after 10 years of playing the game, I still have no idea how to win. It's like I get a game where I'm just jumping on the mid lane and they're not doing anything, and then the next time I jump on the Ahri and she immediately flash charms and just demolishes me, and I'm like, yo, the Annie didn't do this last game. The Akshan didn't do this last game. Ahri, why are you so good? This is bronze 4, and then I just lose all my LP that I just gained from the last like 2 games. Nah, it's like it's like 25 a win. It's like 25 to 27 a win, and then like 25 a loss. Just straight 25. It's rough. It's rough. But Vanguard's coming and it kicked me out of it and got me back into RuneScape, so I'm kind of happy for that. I wish I never quit this game for League. I wish I never even downloaded the game. Like sometimes I really do wish I never got intrigued by watching my roommate. The only reason I even got into the game is because I was roommated in college with this dude who played League of Legends all the time. And he was playing jungle, and I was like, dude, how do you know where you're going? Like, how are you keeping track of this, like, maze? And he's like, it's just a map, dude. Like, you got the map in the corner. And I'm like, oh, shit, I didn't even see that. Like when you hear the memes of people not looking at the map, because it's not, like, they don't even know it's there. Like, that's so true, because I probably watched this dude for 20 minutes before I was like, how do you know where you're going? Like, how do you just know to go here? And he's like, well, there's a map right here in the corner. I'm like, oh. Oh my god. I feel like League is a prime example of AAA games where it's like it's the best one out there, but they do the bare minimum to keep that shit going. Like, there's so they could probably easily hire a team of devs to fix every fucking bug in the game and like future proof like other bugs coming forward. They could totally do it. Like, they could probably just hire like a temporary team to go through code for a couple of months and just fix it up, you know what I mean? But they just don't. Even though they make billions of dollars per year. And then you got these indie companies who are run by like 3 people, and they make the best game of the fucking year. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's really like dystopic. I don't know. It's like one side's trying to make a really good game, and then they make a really good game, but they don't really give a fuck about like the profits, because it's like they know they're gonna make like 20K off the game, and then they're set. You know, then they can just make another game. And like how much do you think the guy that fucking made Stardew made? Dude, that guy's probably a millionaire. Like, easily. I'd say that guy's easily a millionaire. Like, how many people bought Stardew Valley for $20? Like, at least 50,000 people. Come on, that's probably like 1 million people. I wouldn't be surprised if that guy's a multi-millionaire off that one game. And the funniest part is he's the only fucking dev for the game. And it's literally just a mashup of like Harvest Moon, like Animal Crossing, like all these games that Nintendo has that they could have just they could have done this and probably done it even better. But they just don't, because there's no like innovation left in these companies anymore. Because it's all for profit. It's like, if we don't make as much as we made the year before, we're not, like, we gotta fire people. I find that logic so stupid. Because it's like, if you have a staff, if you say you have 100 staff and you made $100 million, and then so you hired 20 people, right? And now the next year you made $200 million, or you made $120 million. I don't know. And maybe the 20 people you hired cost like $1 million, right? And then the next year, so you hire another 20 people for $1 million a year, right? And then the next year you go from 120 million profit down to like, you know, 98 million profit. And it's like, oh my God. And then they just fire like 50 people. But then they hire them back like 2 to 3 months later because they know they need them. But it's like they just fire them just to save some money for a few months. But like in that time, like they could have been working on the game and shit. And they're just so disconnected from this shit, I feel. Like there's no like, I don't know, there's no like connection anymore between like, shit man, we gotta put effort into making these games. Like, it should be so easy for Nintendo or like Xbox or PlayStation to make a game that is just good, that like 99% of people fucking like an objectively good game, like Dark Souls type shit, right? An objectively good game. But they just don't. And I find it so crazy. Like, I feel like Super Mario World had more bullshit put into it, like hidden levels, like backtracking ability, like just like you can path like whatever way you want to kind of get to the end. You can speed run it, you can 100% it. And a lot of games now, it's like, you start here, go here. Okay, there's like 3 buildings you can enter. 2 of them have a quest, and 1 of them has a treasure chest that gives you an antidote. Like, somebody brought up, I brought this up earlier in the stream, somebody brought up how RuneScape has this unique, like, thing where every town, every place, like this guy, there's just this random dude chilling here, and he's just a hunting expert. And he just talk about this spot, wonderful spot for hunting, and you're like, I don't know, is it? Can you teach me how to hunt? Like, it's just some random dude you can interact with in the middle of fucking nowhere. But like, think about like Falador. You go to Falador, there's not a single building you can't go in. There's not a single part of the castle you can't explore. Like, you can literally go to any tile. It's not like there's just a house here to show that, oh, there's a house here, somebody probably lives in there, but the door doesn't work. The door works on every building, pretty much. I think the biggest the most noticeable thing that they've updated that hasn't been like this is probably Ashenvale. And I feel so disconnected when I go there because it's like a bunch of houses that I can't go in. There's nobody there to interact with, and the only reason I'm going there is to like do a quest. And I feel like that's what a lot of MMOs do, and RuneScape just does it differently. Like they'll put like even archaeology. Think of archaeology. There's those little guys always like mining the fucking rocks, right? But they're not even players. When I first did archaeology, I thought I was talking to people. And eventually, like, I thought I had my, like, chat turned off or something because they weren't responding. And then I hovered over one, and it was, like, archaeologist or some shit. And I was like, what the... Like, it caught me. I'm like, there's no way that's that guy's name, right? Why can't I examine him? And then I seen another one, like, over here, and I was like, oh, what? So, but, like, it adds atmosphere, right? It adds atmosphere without even trying. And I think that's something that, like, a lot of the big MMOs are just like, man, even when I joined up and tried Final Fantasy 14, it was like, they start you in this literal giant city where the tower, like, this, it's like the buildings, it looks like you're in, like, downtown London or some shit from, like, the 70s, and it's just these really high buildings, and you can go in, like, maybe one of them. And I'm like, man, like, this is the problem with this fucking, like, Unreal Engine, nanotech, all, AI, all this stuff, is, like, the personal flair gets taken out a little bit. Like, yeah, you can feed the AI, like, all of your work, and then get AI to create work that's pretty similar. But it's gonna, like, there's, like, this, like, I don't know what it is, but something gets lost in translation. Especially with these Unreal Engine games that I keep seeing, like, Once Human, Pal World, like, they all look the same. Even the new one, Helldivers. Like, it's like they all look, feel, and, like, kind of play similarly. Because it's all on, like, the same engine. I don't know if Helldivers is on that engine, actually. It might be on a... I think they might be on a different engine. I'm not sure. But, I just watch him play these sometimes, and it's like, they all look like they're the same game. Just, like, slightly different. Like, one of them you're running around with a gun. The other one you're running around with a gun and Pokemon. And then the other one you're running around and you have no gun. And you have to, like... I don't know, you have an axe. Like, it's like you can drive cars and shit. I don't know, it's just, I don't feel like I'm watching 4 different games. I feel like I'm watching the same game. I feel like somebody was, like, given a base file for a RuneScape private server, and they said, make this your own. And then they just added a bunch of random shit to it. But it's still, like, the same game, you know? It's, like, the same base game. And there are a few people that come out with, like, good Unreal Engine games, but I just find, like, the Unreal Engine stuff is, I honestly find, like, Super Nintendo games are better than a lot of the games that come out these days. Like, honest to God. I don't even think it's, like, a nostalgia type thing. Like, you sit me down to play any of these new games that come out, and I just get so bored. But I can sit down and play Donkey Kong 64 all night, because it's a good game. I can play it 100%, I can speed run it, I can clip through walls, like, it's like, I can just do whatever I want. But it's not like it's not like I got God mode on, like, if I want to go through the walls, I gotta do, like, specific kind of button pushes, you know? Like, I gotta, like, it's like frame perfect inputs and all this shit. Like, these new games are too, like, go here, go here, go... Do you remember the problem that was in, this game here? You remember the problem in this game, Final Fantasy X2, where everybody complained about how I played it for a little bit. I played probably like 10 hours of the game. I got up to the boss where you have to like go back in time and kill it's like you go to kill the boss and right before it dies, it like goes back in time. So you have to like go back in time and kill that version. So when it goes back in time, it's already dead. So it just instantly dies because of like how like the loop goes or something. It was a really interesting concept because I like that shit. I love time travel, universe talk. I love all this shit, right? So oh, I forgot what I was talking about. I said something. I said something about the universe. Now I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck, I did it again. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy X2. The problem a lot of people said they had with that was that it was like you're here and the hallway is like this. And there might be like one little hallway and you go down it and there's an item chest. And then you go back to the main hallway and you keep going and there's another hallway and you go to it and it's a dead end with nothing. And then you got like there's it's like literally if you just go in a straight line, you'll get from point A to point B. And I played Final Fantasy 3 for the DS, and I thought that game was a fucking masterpiece. When I played I remember beating it. Like, I remember where I was. I remember how I felt. Bruh, that game was so good. And you had to, like, explore. It was open world, like, to an extent. Like, you'd, like, open more of the world as you went. But you could kind of, like, at one point, you could kind of just go wherever. And, like, you just kind of had to collect the crystals and shit. It's just in whatever order you want it to. Like, Final Fantasy 16. I think that's a great example of, like, where modern gaming is right now. It's, like, a game that costs $80 that you play through once, and then you sell it to somebody else. Because there's like no replayability. There's no like randomness to the game. And I think that's what's really good about these old games. It's like there is randomness, but like you can speed run it and like perfect, like if you know the randomness is gonna come when this thing occurs, you can like Pokemon, man. It's like if you take like 24 steps from your base and walk in this grass, you encounter this Pokemon with specific stats, kind of thing. Like it's got like a specific nature, specific stats, and it's literally like you need this Pokemon to one-shot the first boss. Otherwise, like anything else will leave it at like 1 health. Like, it's crazy. And if you do it right when you get to the boss, it'll like crit every single time or some shit, just because of like you're like manipulating the RNG. So I like that you can manipulate the RNG, but every time I play through Pokemon, I never end up with the same team. Like, I pretty much can always end up with the same team, but I always just randomly catch different Pokemon on my way, and I don't really like sit there and catch all the good ones, sit there and catch everyone and then pick the good ones. I just like, oh man, a Mankey? Fuck yeah. I've never had him on my team. And then I just got a Primeape, and I'm like, hell yeah. I think gaming peaked. Like, gaming's peaking, like, now, but in a bad way. Like, there's a lot of games coming out, but I'd say 99% of them are absolutely dog shit. Like, we're really no further ahead in gaming than we were, like, 20 years ago. Because it's like, there wasn't that many games coming out, but most of them that did were all top tier. And the ones that weren't were free. And now it's like, dude, okay, this is how bad the conspiracy goes. And it is a conspiracy. These companies know what the pirate sites are. They know where the ROMs are being pirated from. How do I know this? Because certain ROMs get taken down off of these websites. The website doesn't the website doesn't get taken down. All the ROMs in the PlayStation section don't get taken down. But when Devil May Cry, you know, 5 or 6 or whatever is coming out, all of a sudden you can't download any of the Devil May Cry games. Like, I'm just giving an example. I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Grand Theft Auto. I think it's like the remasters. Like, when they remaster a game, they'll send notifications to these websites that are like you can download the ROM from. So and they tell them to like take down the link. Now, if you're listening, you can get around this by going F12 and just like scanning through, and you can find the link on the web page still in the file, still in the like the code, which is pretty cool. But like, I just think it's like crazy that they have like they know where they know what the websites that are doing these like pirates are. They know where they are, and they are like interacting with them to take down certain content. So like they could just randomly shut down these websites probably. It's just like they don't, because like they know if they do, there's gonna be such a clusterfuck. So they're doing it like remake games kind of thing, you know? That's my little conspiracy on that. Nobody said anything when I said don't tell Maple I ratted it out. They're totally gonna tell him I ratted it out. 1,000 left to go. I'm just doing these now so that I have a lot of parts when I want to inevitably deperk something else in the future. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Get some water, use the bathroom, get some food, call your mom, do something positive with your life. And, you know, no matter how big or small it is, it all adds up. Can't recall the others, let Jenna know. I'm talking to her, I think tomorrow. Or no, I was going to talk to her tomorrow, but I'm not, because Dad's sick. Really hope Dad's okay. I don't talk about this much on stream, but like he was in the hospital there last month. Like just like for like there's nothing wrong with him, but he was in there to get it like heart checked and stuff, right? And every time we ask, he always says like, "Oh, it's going good and stuff," right? Like, "Oh, there's nothing wrong, perfect health." But like he's sick again now. Like this is like less than a month and he's sick again. And I just think of how I would be. Like I would hide cancer from my family, I think. Like I just wouldn't tell them until it was like obvious. Like why is your hair falling out? Why are you not doing anything? Like why are you losing so much weight? It's like, all right guys, look. I would just not want to say anything until like at least right away. You know what I mean? So I'm just hoping there's nothing like actually wrong that he's just not telling us about, because I feel like that's like the type of guy he is. Like, oh, nothing's wrong. And then it's like one day you just randomly hear, oh, Dad passed away. Like, what? What do you mean? There's nothing wrong with him. And then you hear the story of, oh, there's things wrong for years and he just never talked about it. And it's like, oh my God. But I think that's just me overreacting. Dad don't smoke. He barely drinks. I feel like he smokes weed occasionally, but he doesn't really talk about it. I feel like he randomly brings up getting stoned, and it's really funny. Like, he'll just randomly start talking about smoking a joint and getting baked, and it's just so funny. Because, like, he doesn't try to, like... I feel like it's like he tries to make a conversation about it, but we're still, like... We don't want to talk about this with our parent. Like, it's, like, I don't know, it's, like... One of these things growing up that was taboo. And now your dad's doing it. My nan always said that she wanted to smoke weed with me and get stoned at some point, and it never did happen. We had a couple of cigarettes together and like chats and stuff, so I'm kind of happy for that. I mean, she smoked all the time. I don't smoke anymore. The last pack of cigarettes I had was when my nan died back in September, and it was like part stress, part like tribute. You know? Burning one for you, Nan. Spreading the ashes everywhere I go. Oh, man. It's nice to be able to talk about people who are no longer around, but, like, be positive about it. You know, remember the good times. Oh, fuck, that door is open? Jesus Christ, no wonder it's so cold in here. Anyways, I'm not trying to be depressed or not. I'm not depressed at all. I feel like I'm actually like very happy right now. A few months ago, I remember telling my mom, like, I feel like I'll never feel again like I did when I was 20. And I'm starting to like really feel like I'm 20 again. Like I'm turning 30 and I don't feel it at all. Like sometimes, but I don't know. Like I want to get into boxing this year. I want to get a job. I want to make sure my car is good to go. And I want to join up in boxing in the town an hour away. Cuz I think even if I go in like twice a week or even for like sparring, like once a week and then once for sparring cuz it's an hour drive. Like 2 hours, right? That's a lot of time. But if I train at home and just do my own thing like I'm currently doing, and then I just go in there and kind of like put in some work into what they teach me, and then I come home and just kind of like do the same thing for a week. Maybe even like 3 times. I don't know, my car is pretty old and I just don't know how much it can like handle driving out that far, you know? But I do want to get into boxing this year. I feel like it'd be really fun. Like, I don't know why, but I feel like even if I went in to my first fight and I got KO'd, I would still want to keep going. Cause I had a boxing spar with this one dude, and like neither of us even got knocked down. And he had boxed before, and like I'd never boxed before. I mean, he might not have been trying and stuff, but I feel like as if I can get over that like little bit of pressure in like somebody else is gonna punch me and just know I'm gonna be punched, and I just take like as soon as I feel it, I just give it right back. Or learn how to like slip a little bit better. I feel like I could do it. Maybe not like professionally or something or anything, but I feel like I could do it as a hobby. You know, probably do like, I don't know, I could probably train from like 30 to 40 and then do like masters. Cuz I think that's when masters starts, isn't it? When does, let me look it up. basically just like old age. Masters boxing age. Might be 60. Yeah, over the age of 40. And I mean, I don't really want worldwide recognition. I just kind of want a box. I keep thinking of calling this one dude and trying to set something up locally, but like it wouldn't be, there'd be like no rules type thing. It's probably like some shit out on the pavement. Like I just don't want to get fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? I was fucking around the other night and like I was weaving and just doing like random punches because I was trying to punch myself in the head with like like think how hard, go right now, think about it, stand up and try to punch yourself in the gut full force. You can't do it. Like your brain like stops you from doing it because you don't want to self-harm. So like if you just try to punch yourself in the head, you're gonna slow down, you're gonna like soften the blow, you're gonna like aim for a good spot, like that type of thing. So I was just kind of like randomly like throwing punches at the air, and then like I was like, I knew I was gonna hit myself with one of them, and I just randomly like cranked myself in the head. I'm like, I can still, yeah, I can still feel it like right here. But like that was like a bare knuckle punch to the head, right? But I don't know, it was like, I don't know how to describe it. It was like exhilarating in a way. I know I don't punch myself in the head on a regular basis. That was the first time I've done that this year. That was the first time I've done that in like 2 years. 3 years. I don't have a time before that I've done this that I can like, you know. It just kind of happened. And I don't even know if I meant to do it. It just kind of happened. I was just throwing punches and somehow hit myself in the head. So, I mean, look, guys, look. You gotta face reality sometimes, right? Hey, you know, maybe you're in shape. Maybe you've got a naturally good physique. Shit, maybe you're actually decent at boxing. But, you know, if you're doing movements in your own home and you're punching yourself in the head by mistake, bro, I'd be like the dude that would join up for a professional boxing match and it'd be like, here's his debut, coming out of the blue corner, Mr. Mad Lion. and I go up and I'm like, boom, I just knocked myself out. Like bend down for the uppercut and just crank. And I just go flying back. Like lift off the ground, knockout. Everybody fucking confused. Joe Rogan go, oh, I've never seen this before. I've seen a double knockout, but never a single knockout. Never a solo knockout. I bet you that's happened before. I bet you somebody's went for a knock up and they just went boom right to the fucking temple and knocked themselves out. I can like guarantee it. I can guarantee it. man, oh man, it's so different like boxing a punching bag and then boxing a person, because the person's moving and trying to hit you back. But it's really fun. I feel like it would be really good, like at the minimum it would be fun. It would be like, you know, good teamwork and shit, you know, good socializing. You know, maybe you do some tournaments. Like I did wrestling tournaments in the past and I never ever like really got, I never got like gold and shit, but I usually got like bronze or silver because I sucked at wrestling, right? I was just so passive. Like I always wait for the other person to do something because I find whenever I tried to do something they would just counter me. It's like, oh, and my coach is like, double leg, double leg, double leg, and I go for the double leg and I just get fucking suplexed or some shit. Like, it's oh man. But wrestling was really fun. I really enjoyed wrestling, I think, for like the activity of what it was, more so than like the outcome. And I think boxing would be the same thing. Like all I want right now, my goal, like right now, I just want to box. I just want to have a spar with somebody that's like my size. Like right now. Maybe not like right now, but in like by June. My birthday's coming up in June, and I'm training for the next couple of months. And I'm just gonna call a gym and say, hey, look, I'm X weight. Like I'm 160 right now. I can probably like get to like 155 and be absolutely jacked. 140, 100. I'd say I could be 155, 165, absolutely ripped. And then I throw in like, you know, all the, like I've been doing boxing training on my own for a few years now. I don't know how good I am at it because like I've literally never been able to box somebody. So it's one of these things where I kind of just want to know how good I am. It's like on RuneScape. I think I'm really bad at RuneScape, and then everybody tells me I can do more content than like 95% of the players. And I'm like, what? And I'm using melee. So it's like maybe it's one of those things, but I'm trying so hard not to go into it with any fucking ego. And I'm trying to go into it with the mentality of even if this sucks ass, I'm gonna stick with it for like a full year and just see where I'm at. Like if after a full year I'm still a lazy sack of shit and I just don't want to do it, okay. But if after a year I've had like a fight or two, maybe I won one, like fuck man, I'd keep going with that shit. Fuck, even if I lost, I don't know. I just need to do it. I need to do it. What is it's April, May, June. Like I should really be calling up gyms like within the month, within like a month or two. I should honestly call the gym out there tomorrow and just be like, what's the chances that you could set up a fight or a boxing match for me? Like just like you know, like an exhibition type spar between one of your one of your students. Like I'll sign waivers, pay fees, whatever I gotta do. I'll probably join up. I actually am looking to join up, like that type of shit. Maybe they'd say we'll join up and then come out and spar. And then I'd say, please sir, it's my birthday wish. And then like, what, bro, what do you say when somebody calls you saying they want a box as their birthday wish? Like, do you say no? I feel like you don't say no to that. I feel like you question the person's sanity a little bit. Like, so you wanna get punched in the head for your birthday? I mean, I wanna dodge the punches. Interesting. Why is it because I pay for a game I enjoy? What is people talking about? I don't recall seeing you with Premiere badge before. Oh, now I have to turn it on. Bro, once you get in so much debt, I feel like you kind of just be like, you know what? I'm fucked. I'm just gonna wait until shit turns around and just go with the flow. Like, I'm obviously not abusing it. Like, tonight, for example, I picked up this wine, but I said to myself, I'm not going to pick up any, like marijuana type products for a week. Like, I'm not gonna pick up, like, a vape or, like, any of this bullshit for a week. And just cut it off. Because I really think I really think that's what's causing a lot of my problems in life. Like, straight up, like, the laziness, just sleeping all the time, no motivation. It definitely doesn't help. So I'm gonna cut that off for a week. And obviously replace it with drinking, because, no. I'm so happy I was born, like, in the life I was born in. Because it's like, I'm not poor, but I'm not, like, rich either. So it's like, yeah, I'm going in debt, but I'm learning a lesson from it. And I feel like I'm eventually going to get a job, and I'm just going to focus on paying the debt. And, like, you know, I was talking to my mom about, like, windmill technician. Like, I at this point, I don't give a fuck what I do. I just want to be able to, like, afford a home. And, like, maybe have a kid. Like, I can't even get a girlfriend right now, because I'm literally not even trying to get a girlfriend right now, because I have no money. Like, I get it, you don't need money, but, like, gas, the occasional eating out, like, I need to, like, stop this shit and get my debt fixed before I get, like, a girlfriend, you know what I mean? I've been doing my own thing for the last couple of years, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling like everybody should do that every now and again. You should just do yourself for a bit. Because, like, you can't give it all to somebody else if you can't give it all to yourself. You know what I mean? And I'm feeling like I'm getting there. I'm feeling like, you know, I clean up the kitchen a little bit. I clean up the bathroom a little bit. You know, maybe put some fucking bleach in the tub, make it smell right nice. Finish up my laundry. Like, there's not that much I need to really do. I kind of be like, where am I going? Oh, I finished the stuff. Okay. So what are we doing? Let's go. Grants access to Bladed Dive when... Wait, what? Wait, that's how you get Bladed Dive? I thought you had to do, like, a fucking, quest or something. Where is Bladed Dive? I don't even see it. Dive. Do I need to buy Bladed Dive? Is that like one of these things you gotta buy? Unlocked by completing the succession quest. Why don't I go do that, like, right now? That can't be long. There's no way that's long. For what, a level 10 skill? Level 5 agility. Where's the music? Here we go. I think I turned it off to listen to that video. Please tell me I can just do the quest and I don't have to do like 20 other quests. Oh, for sakes, man. Oh my god. All right. It doesn't even say you get oh, yeah, it does. Access to dive ability when Bladed Dive is unavailable. Wait, what? It's not here. Oh, I need dual wield. Okay, wait, let me just put these on right quick. Unlike other abilities, Bladed Dive is not activated as soon as its keybind is pressed. Instead, pressing its keybind or clicking its ability causes the mouse cursor to be replaced by the Bladed Dive. How do you get it? Shattered Worlds. 61 million? No way.